The mail carrier has probably passed through this town already as well. So let's just get through this town and head to Frost. We can go talk to the king directly. I got a couple of things I want to tell him. Okay. Can we even do that, though? It's kind of like talking to, like, the president, directly. I don't know if we can just do that. Oh, look at all these lights. It's so bright here, even though it's dark out. Yeah, I never imagined Candelia to look like this. Candelia? I assume it's like a play on candles, maybe? I'm not sure, anyway. More coal. Coal. Talk to you. Automaton? What are you doing in my home? I don't know. I'm an RPG protagonist. I always just go in people's homes without their permission. It's just a thing I do. Okay? I heard the king likes to buy candles from this town. I see. Is that why it's called Candelia? Nothing else, I guess. Cafe. Wait, is that? It's a cafe. Dolchio can go in. I could really go for some hot chocolate right now. Why not? Yay. The plot can wait, We can just get some hot chocolate first. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to hurry, though. Never mind then. Sorry, I just got so excited. Can we really go in? Yes, what are you waiting for? Thank you. What are you thanking me for, I'm not buying the hot chocolate, so I don't have any money. Oh, hello there, what can I get you this fine night? Hey, can I order 2 hot chocolates? You like one too, right, Dolchio? I would like one, but I can't. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I'll take 2 anyways. Coming right up. Thank you. Dolchio, you're so lifelike. It's so easy to forget you're an automaton. Well, as long as you have that key in your back. Yeah, thanks for the compliment. I wonder who made you. 2 hot chocolates, fresh and topped with cream. Cream too, wow. How much would it be? Nah, don't worry about it. I'm in a good mood, it's on me. What a deal. Wow, seriously? Thanks, mister. Yes, we have a very special guest coming to town today. Everyone's excited. But hurry and drink your chocolates, don't want it getting cold. You're right. Here, one for you. But I told you I can't. It's okay, I just want to share a hot chocolate with someone, so just hold it, like a prop. You just there as like, just a pose, I guess, even though you can't eat or drink. It's something my grandma used to do. We used to share hot chocolates all the time. Okay. Just stand there and look pretty. Oh, this is yummy! Dolchio, you made the right choice. I was so hungry and cold. Why did you say so? Well, I didn't want to slow you down. I was scared you would stop working the code. Is that something that can happen to me? I don't know. I felt like so invincible. But maybe that would happen. I don't know, is it? All the toys I make freeze in the cold. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I think I'm fine. But I have no way of telling, because I have no way to sense temperature, You're right. I finished it. That was so good. Here, take mine. I don't want to waste it. Dolchio, you're the best. Double hot chocolate, I guess. I actually don't like hot drinks. I don't know. I always hear about hot chocolate. You drink it, during the winter time and all that. But I don't know. I just don't like hot drinks in general. Unless it's like a soup, you eat a soup like ramen or something. But like by itself, just hot liquids, I just don't like it. I don't know. It just tastes weird to me. But anyway, do you hear that? Hot chocolate in my tummy. I think there's something going on outside. Not in your stomach. Huh? Oh, is he here already? Well, he just left us alone in the store. Time to steal the cash. You know what to do now, Dolchio. Let's go see what's going on. No, we could take some more hot chocolate. I mean, yeah, let's go check it out. Okay. I was thinking of just taking the money. You know, we're gonna need some money. If we're gonna, you know, continue our journey. That's all I'm saying. What is this crowd? You know, despite the shopkeeper being nice to us, though, I guess we won't steal from them, because that would be just really rude. The king is here. The king? What is he doing here? Why, to buy some candles, of course. I see. Here, take my candles. No, he'll take mine. Take my candles. I can give him my letters and you can talk to him. Yeah, what a coincidence. Very convenient. Excuse us coming through. What does excuse mean? Let's just keep walking. No, we were here first. Yeah. I said excuse us. I get my hearing from my fists. You aren't even from here. The king came to see us here in Canalia. Get out of here. I'm sorry, but can you let us through? I have some letters to give to the king, please. What's this? A boy wants to give me letters? Let him through. I assume the king says that. I assume they have a kingly voice. I don't know. Also has like a... what was that? A dog? Or maybe a horse? That also has a key on its butt? So it's like an automaton too. And my friend too. Yeah, I got something to ask you. Come here then, both of you. Okay. There's a little crown. It's time. We came all the way here for this. Or came all the way here for this. Yes, I can hurry back to Grandma now. You go first. Okay. King, I have some letters here for you. Let me see them. I tried to catch up to the mail carriers, but I always miss them. No worries. You're here now, and that's what matters. I see. This will make fine, you know, fuel for more fire, you see, because the only gift I can give is fuel for the flames. Haha. That's why I give everybody coal, maybe, I don't know. Grandma's letter. Il's letter. The only letters I accept are from children, not old people or snow sprites or machines. Oh. I don't see you as people. You see? Hey! Dolchio came from really far away to get those letters to you. Everyone's letters are the same. Everyone's pours their hopes and wishes on those papers. Oh, and how would you know that, Noel? I've never received a letter from you. I'm never writing you a letter. You took all my friends away. Where are they? You see, they're in the dungeon where I sacrificed them for my eternal youth, but well, they're away because they're bad. Bad, huh? The ghost in that town between Lurtable and here is just like all the kids disappearing. They say it was your fault the town was in ruin, because there were no more kids to write letters. Let me show you what a letter from a good child looks like. Okay. Can I have a giant teddy bear? It's full of magic and life. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. And do you want to see what a bad child's letter looks like? Uh-oh. Noel, give me your letter. What? I didn't ask for permission. I just use my magic powers and just take it from you. No! Noel? Can you help me find my family? I was stupid and ran away. I missed my grandma, I think that's what I said. Give it back! Yeah, I missed grandma. It's nothing but dust. Useless. And once a bad child, always a bad child. I say as I take a drink from my water bottle. I'll take you to your friends. Into the sacrificial altar, where I sacrifice you to the chaos gods. You see? No, Dolchio, help me! Ah. Noelle, you've been kidnapped. By like a creeper king that kidnaps little kids. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, actually. Save the game. Because it turns out, I always say that in video games and a lot of stories, nobility is always kind of romanticized. So it's actually kind of refreshing to see the king actually being an asshole, because that is kind of true. in history, often nobility are kind of assholes. They don't care about the peasants and they just do whatever they want because they have a lot of power to do anything they want anyway. So I don't know. Dolchio, I just saw Noelle get taken away. I tried throwing snow at that guy. We have to do something. That was the king. He ripped up our letters and then took Noelle. The king? As in the guy who destroyed that town? We have to hurry. Let's go. I'm gonna beat him up with my big fist. I'm gonna go oodle. Uh-oh. Is that all water? Yeah, a lake. Is that frost over there? It's the only place it could be. The king must have been able to cross it somehow. Whoa, not so fast. You'll sink. What should we do? Hey, shh. Do you see those things over there? Huh? How are they skating on the water? Please help us. We're trying to cross the lake. He. Okay. Look, an automaton. Ew, is that a snow sprite? Okay. Ew, gross. It's fairies. They always bully me. And push me into lockers now. Dolchio, be careful. Winterbo is nothing compared to them. We need to pass. A friend is over there. You would like to pass? We'll let you pass if you help us out first. I'll help you. Hey, don't be so hasty. You don't know what they're gonna say. It's already agreed. Don't worry, it'll be nice. We've been having an argument lately, and we need someone else to settle it. Yes, one of us has stolen our only bell and no one wants to come forward. We're supposed to share it. I sure miss hearing its jingle in the morning. With the scope of my powers, I know one and only one of us is telling the truth. It's your job to figure out who stole the bell. Dolchio, this is not good. This is the typical, adventure game puzzle where, some of them are lying and only one of them is telling the truth, and it's very confusing to understand the logic of how the puzzle works. If you get it wrong, I'll take your pretty eyes. I'll take your ceramic skin. I want the locks of your hair. He's not a toy. I'll do it. Not like you have a choice. Dolchio, be careful. Fairies are bad news. There's a reason they're the ones guarding the lake. Listen to what each of us have to say. When you're ready, come tell me your decision. Okay, it's a real puzzle. It's the the gargoyle puzzle or something or whatever. Again, one of us is telling the truth, the other one's telling a lie, and the third one is sometimes telling the lie or sometimes telling the truth or something. I don't know. All right, well. Okay. The bell. What do you have to say about it? I don't have it. Okay. Hear out. What do you have to say about the bell? The fairy to your right does not have the bell. Okay. What do you want? Information on the bell. Why didn't you say so sooner? I actually have the bell. Okay. Left fairy says they don't have the bell. The fairy in the middle says the right one has the bell, and the right one says they have the bell. Okay. And the idea is that only one of them is telling the truth, and we have to figure out who has the bell, I guess. Okay, I have to think about this. We have to assume... Let's see. If we assume the middle one is telling the truth, that the right one doesn't have a bell... Yeah, if we assume the middle one's telling the truth, that they don't have the bell... That's confusing, because you also got to figure out who has the bell, too, but... Almost has a bell. And then... the right one is lying when they say they actually have the bell. But it will also mean... the left one is also... lying... when they say... they don't have the bell. So if we assume the middle one's telling the truth... two of them are lying... which makes sense. It doesn't mention anything about the middle one. Okay, what do we assume? What if we assume the left one is telling the truth? The one that says, I don't have a bell. Then we assume the middle one's telling the truth, and then the right one's is lying? Or how does it work again? Like, how many people are lying? I assume only one person is lying and two people are telling, or two people are telling the truth and one people are... Two people are telling lies and one person is telling the truth, right? Is that how it works? I forget how it works. I already forgot how it's supposed to work. Say it a million times. If we assume the left one is telling the truth, that they don't have the bell, the middle one says the right one has the bell, and the right one says they do have the bell, it would mean the middle one's lying, and then the right one is telling the truth, which makes no sense, because that would mean it'd be two people telling the truth. If we assume the left one's telling the truth, then two fairies are telling the truth, and that makes no sense, because only one person is telling the truth, right? That's what I remember. So if we assume the right one is telling the truth, they actually have the bell. That means the middle one is telling a lie, right? But the left one is telling the truth, because they don't have the bell, which is also a lie. Or rather, well, instead of telling the truth, therefore two fairies are telling the truth, that doesn't work, because it needs to be two fairies telling a lie, I guess. So it really is the only assumption I can make is that the middle one's telling the truth, that the right one doesn't have a bell, right? Yeah, the middle one's telling the truth, the right one doesn't have a bell. The right one says they do have the bell, which they don't, so they're lying. And the left one is saying they don't have the bell, which means they're lying. The only only scenario where two fairies are telling a lie and one fairy is telling the truth is when the middle one is telling the truth. And therefore, who has the bell? If we assume the middle one is telling the truth, if the left one's lying, then it'll be the left one, I think. It could also be the middle one, I guess, but there's no direct statements that says the middle one has the bell. So it can only be like a binary choice. You don't have it or you do have it. So if you think the opposite, then that means the left fairy has the bell, I think. So you figured out who has the bell. Please do tell me. I'll strangle her. Who has the bell? I'm gonna say left. I'm gonna strangle me now because I'm gonna get it wrong, but... It was you? You were the liar? I knew it's you. Please don't strangle me. I just really love the sound of the bell. Does that mean I'm correct? Can I pass? Yes, thank you for helping us, dear automaton. Ladies, do your thing. Dolchio, hurry, go. What about you? I don't want to leave you. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting for you here. Besides, it was you that saved the fairies puzzles, not me. Or saved the fairies puzzles? It's kind of weird. We solved the fairies puzzles, not saved. They won't let me pass anyways. Go, save Noelle. Yes. Whee! Fairy magic. As they do a little dance. Good. I hope Ilse will be okay. I have to save Noelle. Grandma, she must be so worried. Nah, actually, she's just still sleeping. It's like, she's just having a nice dream. She didn't remember any of this. Or not remember, rather. Doesn't know any of this. What's this? What's this metal circular thing? It almost looks like a lid. I mean, my first thought... I mean, well, from here, it just looks like a hot spring somehow, but that makes no sense. We're not like on a mountain, I don't think. I guess the fuzzy thing on it is not steam, it's snow. So it's like a sewer grate, but that feels like too modern. But then again, the setting is kind of like a mix, I feel like, of medieval fantasy and a little bit of modern times, a little bit. I don't know. That always seems to be the case of a lot of fantasy games. This must be the entrance to Frost. It won't budge. Have to find another way in. I gotta get a trebuchet, and start a siege. No? It's not. Well, I guess we can look at that weird circular thing, maybe. This is an opening. I can sneak in through here. Yeah, it is a sewer. But the sewers, I don't think sewers existed in medieval times, as far as I know, anyway. But then again, we could be in the Renaissance times, but in Renaissance, I'm not sure anyway. What is this place? Because again, it's kind of like a mix between medieval, Renaissance, because when you add magic and stuff, it's always like a weird mix of like history and all that. I'm not sure. Anyway. Grandma. Our letters. Noelle. None of this would have happened if I just listened to Grandma. That's right, you're just causing trouble for everyone. Yes. I mean, Noelle would have, like, searched for the king anyway, I think. He would have stole the bag, right? And took the ticket. So he would have ended up being kidnapped anyway. So, You're nothing but a machine. Yes, I'm nothing but automaton. If only I could have like a big sword, that I can use and do like flashy combos with, then maybe I can do something about this, but only. What can I do? So fragile. Grandma's right. If only I also had like a little like machine gun scouting like device that floats with me as well. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? But oh well. Can I even save Noelle? I just want to go home. Now, by the way, here's Grandma. Then come home, Dolchio. Grandma? Grandma! I was so worried. I'm so happy to see you in one piece. I don't want you to break, Dolchio. Grandma, I'm so sorry you had to chase me all the way up here. You must be so tired. That's right. My feet are sore and I'm freezing. Come with me, Dolchio. It's okay. It was just a machine. You were meant to do such grand things. Machine? Grandma, how did you cross that lake? I activate my logical processors and my CPU. By boat, of course. Dolchio, you still have a lot to learn about the outside. Who are you? Dolchio, it's me, your grandma. Did your internal components actually get damaged? I can repair them at home. I'm sorry, but please leave me alone. Dolchio. Save the game real quick. Hey, what's up? Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna leave. Bye-bye, fake grandma. That wasn't grandma. I need to get out of here. That was the fake grandma. Go. Okay. Chasing me. Dolchio, you can't do this alone. Yes, I can do this. You're the one giving me these bad thoughts. Run away. It's a monster. Okay. Dolchio, You're terrible. Okay. Kind of reminds me of the horse that the king was riding on. Your grandma. She ran out of the house looking for you. But she tripped and fell into the snow. She was all alone. You left her alone. And so there she froze. No. No, you're tricking me. I learned a lot from that town about tricksters, so I should know. For that, you deserve to freeze down here too. This was all your fault. I don't believe you. I'm going to save Noelle and go back home to apologize to Granny. I'll see her with my own eyes. That I can take out of, actually, because they're like components of my face. I can just take it out of my eyes out and everything. Isn't that kind of weird? Okay. Scrap metal. Worthless. Junk. You outdated machine. I think you're just projecting on me, dude. Like, I think we're also like abandoned by the king as well, for like a newer, better horse, and then you're just left down here. Is what I'm thinking. You feel nothing. You abandon Eels and your dear grandma. Don't listen to it. Just keep going, Dolchio. Run, power, walk away. I don't really have like a run animation, you know. I just kind of like walk faster. Come back, Dolchio. The king will destroy you. He'll break you apart. Is that what you want? Nah. Dolchio. Yeah, I'll just keep going this way. So... There, the exit. Just gotta climb this. Dolchio, don't go. You'll be destroyed. Come with me. Go away. Yep. And suddenly... factory? Welcome to... like, I always forget, the industrial era, right? When the skies were full of smoke and pollution was rampant. And probably, I'm guessing, the kidnapped children, were they forced into child labor? That's what I'm guessing. You know, the true enemy was capitalism. I knew it. What was that? I don't know. Oh well. Where am I? Did I reach Frost? I've got to find Noelle. Darn you. Darn you, society. That must be Frost back past there. Looks a lot different. What is that building? What are those black clouds that are destroying the ozone layer? It looks a little scary. But now's not the time to be scared. Ah yes. Santa's elves. Making some coal maybe? Or toys? Maybe both. What are all these kids doing here? Is that a giant oven? It's not for making bread, that's for sure. This place is not good. Can I talk to you? Hello, are you okay? Nope. I'm just made out of coal, I think. Or at least covered in coal anyway. Hey, what's up? Noelle, you're okay. Noelle? You're turning into coal, literally. And then they're gonna break you. That's a horrific thought, actually. What was the coal that all the other kids got then in that case? Were they like broken up coal from the bodies of dead children? Used to warm up all the other towns? That's a terrifying thought, actually. I didn't know this was a horror game. Anyway, I have to go. Okay, now he's cold. No, you're not going anywhere. Come with me. The king, he did this? He did this to all of you. No, Noelle, this is my fault this happened to you. I'm sorry. What am I going to do? Dolchio. Use my flesh to burn up the castle. Kill the king with arson. No, I'll try again. I'll talk to the king. I'll use my amazing charisma stat to like you to like talk to the king and then use the speech option and no, I'll use my wish to save you. To save all of you. Come on, Noelle, we'll do this together. Okay. And this one is just not even like part of this kid is like just turning into dust, you know? Anyway, where are we going? What is this machine? Well, it's called a conveyor belt. By the way, Dolchio. I guess I'll save. I actually don't know where to go from here. Usually we go to the right or left, but I can't actually go to the right or left. So where should I go? Should I just keep talking to kids? Child? 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 Frost looks like it was just past this place. We can do this. Okay, that's so confusing actually. I felt like that part needs to be, I don't know, more obvious, but you need to, I guess, go down from that way. Anyway, we made it to the to Frost. Look, Noelle, we made it. Okay, so this is the actual town. That was just the factory. We don't talk about the factory of like child slave labor, you know. Look, Noelle, we made it. Yeah, I read that. Grandma's not gonna believe it. I'm so happy. Is my right? Why did it turn out this way? Door's frozen shut. Okay. It's empty and lonely here. Grandma used to tell me that Frost was a magical town full of people. Post office. This must be where all the mail is delivered. Then that must mean I finally caught up to the mail carriers. But it's ironic because now we know the king is evil, so it doesn't matter either way. Our entire adventure was meaningless. The king would have ripped up our letters anyways, right? How long would I have continued to hope for my wish? Time to take revenge then. Let's grab a sword and... No? Was gunpowder invented in this era, by the way? Just take a gun and just... No, this must be his castle. It's so much bigger than what Grandma described. It looks like a big fancy house. Let's do this, Noelle. That time to confront the king in a final boss fight. Suddenly, there's RPG mechanics in this RPG Maker game that, I mean, some RPG Maker games don't actually have RPG gameplay to it, but like, it'd be funny if suddenly this is, you fight like an actual boss fight. I don't know, but probably not. I don't think that's that type of game. The king is probably past his door. Am I ready to go in? I mean, there's no other way to go. So, yeah, I'll just save it again just in case, but... I mean, as far as I know, there's not much to do in this game. It's very linear, it seems. It's very, like, linear, narrative-driven kind of game, so... doesn't really matter, but... I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Hello, King. I'm here to ask you for my wish again. The automaton. How did you get past the fairies and the beasts? No matter. I already told you I don't grant the wishes of machines. As you can see, I'm busy reading these letters. You must leave now. Why are you doing this? I was told that the king was kind-hearted. Well, you see, that's what the marketing team, you know... Or not marketing team, PR, you know, that's what the public relations team does for me, actually. I'm actually horrible and evil. That he grants wishes from the kindness in his heart. That's right, I do. Then, if you're so kind, why are you turning those kids into coal? Look what you've done to Noelle. Silly automaton. As coal, they can help keep their families warm during the winter. Otherwise, they would just be useless, bad children. And if you don't leave soon, I'll turn you into coal as well. Well, I should have, you know, had a contingency for this, because he just uses magical powers and everything. Dolchio, you're a machine. Well, not you too. you can't turn me into coal. Oh, yeah, well, is that how it works? I don't know anyway. After all, I'm not a child. Then all I have to do is remove the key from your back. Ah, I should have known you would have resorted to physical violence. I am the king. No one can stop me. I can. You disgusting child. You really are the worst. Oh, interesting. There's a little key on his head. Ironic. Is being cold not good enough for you? But I can't. Why, he's freaking dead. Holy. Noel, you're an automaton too? I'm the king. I'm no automaton. I'm not like you. You automatons, you only do as you're told. And once your job is finished, you get discarded. Your name is Dolchio, right? The king sent you to replace me, didn't he? I am the king. I listen to no one. He's acting weird. I don't know what you're talking about, but I was just trying to give you my letter. You can't do what I've done. Look at all the letters I've received. Did you see how many bad children I've caught? I'm the king. Could the king have done what I have? Huh? Now where's my crown? He's an automaton. I know how to stop him. I just need to find a way to get close to him safely. By doing a little dance by pressing the arrow keys left and right now. I guess I'll save. This is his crown. With this I can get close. I have an idea. I hope it works. By leaving, I'll just leave real quick. No, okay. I'll just backstab him real quick with my knife that I saved in my pocket. I shank him real quick. No, okay. I mean, I guess that wouldn't work anyway. As it turns out, he is also an automaton, so I guess he would be naturally resistant because he doesn't bleed. Hey king, I found your crown. You what? Why are you touching with your fake hands, automaton? I ordered you to give it to me. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. A game? Yeah, if you win, you get your crown back. And you can also get rid of me so no one can never learn your secret. And if you win, you grant me my wish. Return the kids from coal. What are the rules? It's simple. You just have to guess which of my hands is holding your crown. Yeah, that's a very small crown, I guess. And I'll shrink it down using my magic. Yeah, okay. That's how it works? We can use magic? You have magic as well. The king really did send you to me. No matter, I'll play. Thank you. I'll hide the crown in my... I don't know if it matters. In my left hand. Here goes. Which hand is it in? It's in your left hand. Let's see if you're correct. Well, we don't have either. We learned a lot from the cup and the ball in the cup guy, basically. Simply, we just don't play by the rules. Did you lie to me? Where is it? Look closely. I made your crown really small. Yeah, you gotta get a microscope. Did we invent microscopes yet? Ta-da! And then we take it. Nani? My key! You would destroy me and ruin everyone's joy. No one will have their wish granted. You deceiver! I cannot fall to such a machine. I should have done this as soon as you set foot here. What are those lights? You see, they're magic missiles. They're a very basic spell for wizards and dungeons and dreadnought. I guess we're just freaking dead. Ow. It's a good thing we don't feel pain. I'm the king! He stopped. Well, this sucks because, well, I mean, he's the only one with magical powers in the first place, so assuming we can't bring back the dead, you know, the cold children will stay cold. Noel will stay a corpse right there. Oh well. Grab this crown real quick. No, guess not. Can I steal your magical powers? Can I eat your heart or something? No? Okay, I guess not. What about this pile of dead Noel? We did it, Noel. I had to stop him. How do I bring you back? Well, you see, you start by creating an alchemic circle, and no, his magic was supposed to save you. Grandma, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to make it home. Well, what the heck? This guy... Oh, he's the real king. Freaking sunglasses and Hawaii shirt. Well, feels so good to be home. Whoa, that vacation was nice, but it's time to get back to work. Alright, let's see. Another king? Whoa, what the heck happened here? What's this mess? I'm just gonna like fix everything real quick, snap my finger. Because I'm just all powerful, I guess. Is that my automaton? Who are you? Can you tell me what happened? I was gone for 3 days, and then come back to this. I left my automaton in charge to take care of everything small that came up. The king didn't want to accept our letters, and their kids have been turned to coal. Noel was turned to coal. Huh? Well, that wasn't in the... that wasn't in the plan. What year is this? The 24th year of Lucia. Oh, now I understand. The foolish automaton. He prevented me from returning to this realm for 7 years. I've been on a 7-year vacation. I should have known not to have given him some of my magic. Therefore, we should never trust automatons ever again, and therefore banish them from the universe and destroy you too, I guess. I don't know. And here I thought there was no one out in the streets of Frost because they were throwing me a surprise party. As it turns out, they're all dead. They all died. Oh well. But I see now that this automaton has done terrible things. I've got a lot of fix. Well, you can just do that, I guess. The king is literally God. He can just like resurrect people from the dead. You can just do that, I guess. Dolchio? Dolchio, what happened to you? Who are you? Did you do this to him? No, never. It was just my body double. That I was responsible for, by the way, but don't worry about it. I pulled out the key of the automaton and then he tried to destroy me. I'm sorry for breaking your automaton. No, don't apologize. You did the right thing. Wait, if he was an automaton, then you must be... the real thing? Yeah. Well... I can't thank you enough? Can't thank you enough for what you've done. I think it would be one of my old discarded early model automatons that would help me. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's why we're so... similar looking. No, that's not right, is it? You are Dolchio, your own person. Your goal coming here wasn't you fulfilling orders or coming back to me. Why did you come here? My wish, Grandma's wish, Il's wish, Noel's wish. I was too late to catch the mail carriers. Did you know he came from really far away to get here? Now I just want to go home. Dolchio, you don't know it, but you've granted your grandmother Noel's wish. What do you mean? And consider yours and Il's granted as well. Thank you. But unfortunately, I will not have enough magic to fix you or send you home if I'm to reverse what my machine has done. Conveniently, by the way. Just like everything horrible that's happened. What about all the like body parts that were used to turn into coal and stuff? I mean, that was just a big assumption on my part. Maybe the children would use as like a fuel source. It's been 7 years though. And that town was destroyed, by the way, with a bunch of ghosts. Are you just gonna snap your fingers and then everything's gonna be fine, I guess? You're gonna remove all those memories? I don't know, man. This is like, I feel like a little ethically ambiguous. But anyway. But luckily, you're surrounded by people who would take care of you. Noelle, as the sweet child that you are, can you safely take Dolchio home? Of course. I mean, there's a lot of dark implications, by the way. Like the children being used as coal and all that, but anyway. I promise I'll fix everything. So for now, focus on getting home. And when everything's better again, I'll be waiting for you with my doors wide open. Okay? Whatever you say. Come on, Dolchio, let's get you home. And then the king created another factory and turned more kids into coal. As it turns out, that king was evil too. Oh no, I guess not. Probably not, because that would just be like, a very unsatisfying ending if the king was also evil again, or something. Dolchio. Ills. Yeah, let's go home. Not even gonna, like, fix him a little bit? I guess we don't know how. Only Grandma would know how to fix him, I guess. No other, like, toy fixers in the other towns? Oh well. Dolchio, we're almost home. You'll make it. Not even a train ride, you know? The king didn't even give us a ticket. The least he can do, even if I have magic to teleport us, but at least he can maybe give us a ticket to go back home? No, guess not. Anyway, that king is very irresponsible is all I'm saying. Grandma, I'm sorry. Dolchio? Grandma? Am I seeing things? Is that really you, Noelle? You're alive. Grandma, I'm sorry I ran away. I missed you. What a coincidence. They're related. I'll explain everything, but for now, we gotta help Dolchio. Of course, let's go. Dolchio, we're home. Thank you. Or thank you? I said that weirdly, I don't know. I guess that's it. That's the credits. The credits are rolling. I guess we'll see some images, though. I guess, yeah. Grandma fixes him up. That Ills has still beefy arms. The king is still relaxing, I guess. Did he, like, remake the automaton, I guess? And the automaton is still doing his work for him. Very lazy king, by the way. I don't know. I still feel the king is still the villain here. Anyway. Dolchio, here, take it. Yeah, hurry before it gets cold. I'm a little scared. Try it. I promise it's yummy. Okay. Animation, wow. Okay. What does that imply? Does that imply that they, I'm assuming that maybe somehow he became more human? I don't know if he became a real boy, like Pinocchio or whatever, but it seemed like he was drinking the hot chocolate, so that does imply some magic was involved. So therefore he, like, had some like human like senses or something. Like he could taste things now. Maybe goes to the washroom. Wow, the amazing ability to go pee. I don't know. I'm assuming somehow the king was involved in that too. Like maybe he gave some magic to him so that he could like be more human than he normally is or something. But there you go. I guess that's the story of Dolchio. You know, as far as I know, there's only one ending of that. It's just mostly like a narrative experience, really. So it's just like one way to go. It was interesting, I would say. I was going in thinking it was like mostly just going to be like a wholesome kind of like Christmas adventure, really, and not much to it. But actually, there was an interesting story there. You know, a whole conflict about like what it means to be human and how inhuman some people are. Regarding that, you know, and also the dangers of capitalism, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, it's mostly, I don't know. That's just mostly my joke, though. But I do gotta say though, I really feel I wouldn't say Deus Ex Machina necessarily, but it's really silly. You know, it just turned to a bit of a comedy. You know, at the end, where like the real king was on vacation the entire time. I mean, come on, I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little silly at the end. I would say. But you know, I think it was pretty. I think it was pretty cool. You know, a little dramatic as well, which I like actually. Of like the whole like irony of the king actually being an automaton as well, and everything, and you know, I feel like there was a bit of a potential as well for it to go a little dark too. But I guess at the end, you know, it just became like a happy ending, you know, at the end too as well. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. The art was nice, mostly. It's a little rough looking, to be honest, but I guess that's part of the charm, I guess. And I don't know what to say. There are definitely, again, some interesting, like, dark turns to it, which I feel, I wish it was explored a little more, actually. Like, I do want to see the full extent of what that, like, fake king was doing. I do kind of wish like it wasn't solved so easily, you know, because I really do felt like what do you call it? You know, on TV tropes or whatever, you know, like that wiki, like that shows you all the little cliches that stories have. I really do feel like the real king did a bit of a karma Houdini, you know, is that what it's called? Or like it was his responsibility, you know, even though he did got tricked a little bit by his automaton, it still was his responsibility for, you know, to give all those duties and magic to that automaton in the first place. And he kind of caused the whole thing, right? He kind of caused the whole like bad kids turning to coal and everything, and like ripping up the letters of the hopes and wishes of all the other kids, and therefore also kidnapped a bunch of children and from that town and destroyed it. By the way, I don't know. I mean, the automaton did it technically, but again, the source of all that was the king. So I felt like he was a little, I don't know. He didn't feel guilty enough about that, I would say. You know, he just snapped his fingers and suddenly everything was okay again. I don't know. I felt like, I think we need a new king is all I'm saying. We need a revolution. Oh, you know, this gotta be an expose of all the dark secrets that the king, you know, did, and like, you gotta like usurp the royalty of this area is all I'm saying. Anyway, whatever. I'm just rambling. But yeah, anyway, overall, though, it was an interesting little story, though. It had little twists and turns that I felt was kind of cool. Not much gameplay, though, I guess. Kind of like walk around. There's only one puzzle, I guess. It would be the whole fairy puzzle. That was the only time I had to, like, think about, you know, my choices. Otherwise, it was just walking around. Which is quite different, though. I would say Hanzo I played like a while ago, so I don't remember everything, but I do believe there were at least a little bit of puzzles in that game, right? In Hanzo, so it's a bit more interactive. So that's not to say I want puzzles in the video game necessarily. It kind of depends. I usually don't like puzzles in games unless it's very like tied in with the narrative, you know? Kind of like Phoenix Wright or whatever, you know? That kind of game I like because, you know, because you don't think of it as like a puzzle game, it just naturally is a part of the game itself, you know. But anyway, that's just going on a tangent. But it was interesting. Again, the only thing I wish it was a bit more interactive, but otherwise, I think it was an interesting little story. But there you go. I guess that was it for Dolchio. I guess if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out over there if you're interested. I also have done other playthroughs on the channel, so you can look for those if you want. Again, another game, I mentioned by Himawariness was Hanzo. That was a while ago, but I did do a playthrough of that, so you can look for that on my YouTube channel if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.